When the Warriors come down the tunnel, it's always a sight to see. Dressed in their best as they arrive in their building earlier. It's NBA basketball on 2K Sports. DA, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Center Rob Williams is a big reason the Celtics have become so tough to score on. Jason Tatum says, Rob can guard anybody. You always know you got protection behind you if you get beat. He has the potential to win Defensive Player of the Year one of these days. I think that's in his future. So the Time Lord is biding his time, Kevin.
David, thanks. A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the center, locking down the middle. And for Golden State, the three great shooters out there for him, Curry and Poole in the backcourt with Thompson at the three. Green is out there with Andrew Wiggins. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. Richard, haven't we seen a lot of growth in Jason Tatum's game? He gives credit to the late Kobe Bryant for that.
Yeah, he was fortunate enough to train with Kobe Bryant, and sometimes he reminds you of a young Kobe. He clearly absorbed a ton of information from him.
Now here's Tatum after the miss from Stephen Curry. Tatum no good.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
And it's sent back by Horford.
And still capable of being your defensive anchor. Horford is excellent at positioning himself to block shots.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Thompson from long range. .103 left to play in the first quarter. Brown against Poole. Brown the pass to Smart. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Curry. Smart misses. Warriors have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals. Curry on the wing. Passes to Poole. Wiggins surveying the floor. The pass to Curry. Over Smart. And the Warriors miss again.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him out.
The kick out to Tatum. And he makes that one.
Once Tatum's around the contact, it's over. A little room, just a little, is all that's needed for him to score.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Celtics. They're up by 2. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break.
Fans, give it up for your Warriors.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
Here's Brogdon. And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Stephen Curry. Then it's Kevon Looney. And there's Klay Thompson. And it's Kuminga in at the power forward. Clock at 4. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
First personal foul.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And the line for the Dubs, Dante DiVincenzo. At the line for 2.
No good on that one. Well, Jonathan Kuminga and Moses Moody, the first lottery pick teammates ever to play in the NBA Finals, RJ, in their rookie seasons.
Yeah, the Dubs' strength in numbers, it got bolstered by some of these up-and-comers. You had Jordan Poole, who was most improved candidate last year, and then eventually we'd love to see a lot from James Wiseman.
And they're brought in, these younger players, Richard, are brought in that great culture.
Oh, there is nothing like culture. We have talked about that culture can directly impact a player's trajectory for his entire career.
Here's Pritchard. The dish to Gallinari. Lays it up off the glass. Gallinari's got the lead up to 4 now for the Celtics.
And with good height for a wing player, Gallinari gives defenders problems down low.
The 10-footer. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Second personal foul.
And one of the many special things about Steph Curry, his loyalty, sticking with this Warriors franchise since being drafted back in 09.
That's good from Stephen Curry. And talking about Steph, he is the face of the franchise, and his loyalty is shown.
Steph's been a model citizen, never complains, never causes any issues, willing to work with young teammates. He is the ideal superstar to build around.
Derek White's checked in for the Celtics.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
Now, here is Gallinari. The Warriors pull it in. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Here's Curry with the 3. It's hauled in by Brown. And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And the balance Brown has on these takes, refusing to let the D get the upper hand.
Different look here for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Wiseman. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Looney. Thompson, he's checked in for Jonathan Kuminga. And Poole subbed in for Curry. And then for Boston, Williams, he's checked in for Williams. Horford comes in for Gallinari. And it's Tatum in for Malcolm Brogdon. Tatum against Thompson. Clock at 6. Wiggins trying to free himself up. The shot misses. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Celtics lead by 5.
2.
And now we'll send it.
Celtics 7.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Steve Kerr and Coach, what is the offensive approach going to be in the second half?
Well, we just have to do what we do, move the ball and wear them down with our ball movement, our cutting, and our spacing, and set better screens, all the usual stuff.
Yeah, it always seems to work out for you in the long run. Thanks, Steve. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed the competitive first half of action. Ernie, Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks.
And get ready to move.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And from college to the pros, Richard, you played for some legendary coaches. And speaking of coaching, is that something you've ever entertained doing?
I never have, and I never will. Coaching, the amount of hours that you have to spend sounds exhausting. I love my job right now, and you know why I love my job? Because I get to work with you.
Oh, listen, the feeling's mutual. On the court for the Celtics, the post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart and at the point.
And how about Jaylen Brown, part of that young core for the Celtics?
Yeah, he's been through a lot with this young group of guys. They've grown together, they've come in together, and they've gotten better together. And you've seen the production of Brown increase because of it.
The shot by Curry, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And catching the defense flat-footed and taking full advantage. Big bucket there to extend the lead.
Poole with it. Williams picks him up. Brown trying to free himself up. Excellent D there from Williams.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
That one drops for him.
What's special about him is he is a natural leader and an active scorer. When Tatum is firing off the catch, you know he's feeling it.
Curry is inside. Guarded by Smart. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
Kuminga's come in for the Warriors. Brogdon, he's checked in for the Celtics. Here's Tatum. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
Second team foul.
Multi-talented swingman. Tatum just continues to get better and better each year.
The Celtics have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
For so long, the Golden State Warriors were waiting to be back at full strength. But when one guy comes back, it seems like another goes down. The injury bug has been a real challenge for them.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Kevon Looney is checked in for Wiggins, and it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Jordan Poole. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Warriors trail by 13. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Green. And the Warriors miss again. Here's Boston now. They've got an 8-0 run. White looking around. Tatum on the wing. And it's in there. Tatum's got 7.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And so it's the Boston Celtics. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Right back after this break.